Jada Williams is outside the Leon County Courthouse. Jada, did the judge follow along with the jury's recommendation?
Judge Hankinson did decide to go along with what the jurors recommended. He sentenced Sigfredo Garcia to life in prison without parole for first-degree murder, and he also sentenced him to another 30 years for that conspiracy charge that was tacked onto that first-degree murder charge. Now, the jurors, as they came out and read that verdict, many of them were crying and wiping their faces. It was definitely an emotional day for all parties inside that courtroom. The attorneys took the podium before they went to deliberate. The jurors went to deliberate to make one last appeal to them. Assistant State Attorney Georgia Kappelman argued that Sigfredo Garcia killed Dan Markel for money and that the murder was cold, calculated, and premeditated. The Garcia's attorney argued that there are factors at play to make the jurors choose life in prison. Although the jury found Garcia guilty of first-degree murder, Sam Zanganeh still maintained that his client wasn't the trigger man. He says that Garcia was under mental and emotional distress when the murder happened. But he says the most important factor is that Sigfredo Garcia did everything under the domination of Catherine McBenoit. After that sentencing, Sam Zanganeh said that his client was numb about the entire process.
There's no winners here. There's no winners in these types of cases. And the next portion of Mr. Garcia's ride is the appellate process.
Yeah, I'm very pleased with Mr. Garcia's sentence.
Sigfredo Garcia can appeal. His attorneys say that he has no income, though, so finding the representation will be tough for him. The Markel family was also in the courtroom for the entire process, and they spoke briefly to us after that sentencing. Markel's mother saying that she's thankful for everyone who was there and supportive of her family, but that there is more ahead for justice in her son's murder. Now, just last Friday, a hung jury led to a mistrial for Catherine McBenoit. October 22nd, she will have her first case management hearing for her retrial. Reporting live from outside of the Leon County Courthouse, Jada Williams, WTXL, ABC 27.
And if you missed any of our day-by-day coverage, you don't have to worry. It has been 5 long weeks of testimony and 5 years of even more evidence involved in this case. If you've missed anything, you can follow along on our website, WTXL.tv, for all of the backstory. Of course, we'll have more for you later in the day coming up at 5 o'clock.